Someone has been walking around an East Bay neighborhood throwing rocks seemingly at random into whatever kind of window they run into, and then they seem to just run away. You can imagine if this were happening to you and you were footing the bill to fix it, you would be mad, very mad.
I feel like the music for this local news segment is just like 5x too epic for the situation that we're talking about, because in reality, what they're covering in this Oakland neighborhood is an individual that shows up to this neighborhood and starts chucking rocks through any kind of glass window that he can find. And this is despite the fact that it doesn't appear that theft is a part of his motivation. It's a guy who seemingly just wants to destroy, and honestly, this makes sense in the context of California, where they don't hold repeat offenders at any point in time. They just release them over and over again, and the mentally ill are just allowed to roam the streets unchallenged. So obviously, you're going to end up in situations where people who are not in the right state of mind do things that show you they're not in the right state of mind. And what makes this segment particularly interesting, according to the local news media, is that it takes place in Rockridge, Oakland. Get it? Get it? Rockridge? If you don't get it, they're going to point it out to you.
Not to mention the fact that some of these incidents could have hurt someone badly. This is happening in the Rockridge neighborhood of Oakland, and yes, Rockridge, the irony is not lost on us.
It's always amazing how the local news can never leave a pun on the table, especially when people are picking up the pieces of the consequences of this particular rock thrower. And yes, that is a pun by me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I absolutely love a pun. And this is what we're going to talk about today. And of course, by the way, you preverts out there, I know you're going to say this local news lady, Sarah Donchi or whatever, she's an attractive lady. And I just want to say, I agree with you. You absolutely disgusting preverts, and I agree, even though she's not even trying. It looks like, honestly, that it was like her day off, but somebody else called in sick, so she had her hair in the bun, she's in relaxed clothing, and she showed up anyway. But in my humblest of humble opinions, she pulled it off. And again, I'm not talking about this, I'm just mentioning it because you preverts out there in the audience would obsess over it if I didn't. But before we get into this story, I want to thank everybody who supports this channel and doesn't throw a rock through my window over at actualjusticewarrior.com/join.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
Okay.
Driving down the streets just north of Highway 24 in the Rockridge community, you can see boarded up windows scattered in the neighborhood. It was just 3 weeks ago when a rock came flying through the window of Luis Aguirre's home.
So yeah, we start off by getting a look at a boarded up window in this particular neighborhood. And for those of you out there in the audience who are wondering if there's a mostly peaceful civil rights protest occurring in this particular area, even though that is absolutely what it looks like is happening, I assure you that this happens to just be a criminal that is throwing rocks through people's window. There appears to be no civil rights agenda, even though many in the left wing might be confused when they see broken windows that are then boarded up.
We were literally just sleeping, and at 6 a.m. we got rudely awakened at 6 in the morning with a fat rock thrown through our window.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, but he says if it happened any later, either him or his daughter would have been watching TV that Saturday morning. After the incident, he shared what happened on social media.
So we hear from a neighbor right here, and he says that he was woken up at around 6 o'clock in the morning with a rock being hurled through his window. He's also wearing a sweater that has like little white furry balls on it or something of the sort that honestly I can't get on board with. But that being said, his sweater choice aside, the fact is this is obviously unacceptable behavior that should not be tolerated. But again, in the state of California, where they have all these different various laws that go easy on the mentally ill, allow them to roam free, commit these petty acts of vandalism, these petty crimes. It's essentially a process that the residents have to deal with, and I'm sure once they eventually catch the perpetrator in this case, we're going to find that this is not a first-time offense. In addition to that, I will also point out, for those of you who are interested in crack cocaine, the fat rock was a rock like a regular rock, not a fat rock of crack cocaine. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to break it to you. This was not a present being given to the people in this particular household.
We wanted to tell our neighbors, right, make sure that they were aware that this happened. We reached out to anyone who had any footage. That was like our immediate, like, just trying to track down who did this, what motivation did they try and do.
Aguirre also put up security cameras to hopefully catch the man responsible.
So yeah, he does all the regular, normal, rational things in order to try to figure out what the motivation is behind this. Maybe he's potentially being targeted for a reason, but in reality, it appears, based on what his security cameras will ultimately end up capturing after this instance, it's a guy in the neighborhood that just wants to throw rocks through glass windows. There doesn't appear to be a motivation. Like Alfred said in The Dark Knight, some men just want to watch the world burn, and that appears to be exactly what's going on. Now, of course, I've been scanning this footage. I've been looking into it myself. I've been looking for poverty to see if poverty's actually behind this. Maybe this guy is chucking rocks through glass in this neighborhood in order to feed his starving family. Maybe there's some systemic racism. Maybe there's some mental illness at play, but based on what I saw on the footage, I could not identify any of those suspects. So honestly, if I'm a Democrat in the state of California, I'm at my wit's end. It's almost as if that some people are just destructive, some people just commit crimes, and the only solution is to lock them up. But that is something that we can never accept in the city of Oakland, in the state of California, because as we all know, as we all understand by now, criminals are just innocent, Baba and Joel Aladdin's trying to feed their starving family, and there's just no alternative explanation beyond poverty for their actions.
Within days, the next incident happened. This time, a rock shattered a window of his car.
And we got footage of the individual who did it, and just aimlessly walking in the middle of the street, just stopped and threw the rock at our car.
Now look, again, maybe this is a personal grudge or a personal grievance, but based on the fact that they have surveillance video, and by the way, they have clearer surveillance video than what is pictured right there, it appears that the idea that this might be a personal grievance is just not a thing. But I do want to point out that it's absolutely crucial for you guys to understand that this person is not appearing to steal anything. Again, you saw him throw the rock through this guy's window and then run away, and while it might be true that this individual is targeting him in particular, it's also a great possibility that he happens to just be throwing rocks through people's windows in and around this neighborhood. In fact, that's what some of the reporting indicates, and this guy just won the unlucky lottery twice in that it was his home and his car, among many other glass that was broken by this individual just chucking rocks for some reason.
Other residents have captured footage of the suspect as well, and have posted these flyers of a man wearing red sweatpants all throughout this neighborhood. They say they've experienced crime in this area, but this feels different.
So yeah, they have these posters that they put up in and around this neighborhood, and I do like the fact that they decided to juxtapose two images of this guy, one of him wandering around, another one of him in mid-motion throwing the rock, so we can at least judge his form, which honestly, not bad based on that particular image. But of course, they end up interviewing neighbors that obviously have dealt with crime before. Again, they're in a nicer area of Oakland, it looks like, but it's still Oakland, and they point out that, yeah, it doesn't seem as malicious, it doesn't seem as motivated as a theft or something like that, but it kind of makes you uneasy that there appears to be no rational explanation for this.
Seeing stuff like this, even though it feels like it's less malicious and more, you know, maybe something else is going on with this individual, it still makes me feel like anxious.
And yeah, I 100% agree. It is very weird that there's no rational basis for this particular attack. But again, this is one of the things that can leave you in a very uneasy position. And this is one of the reasons why allowing your homeless population, and to be clear, we don't know for sure if this guy is homeless. I'm just pointing out that he appears to be wearing the exact same clothes all the time in multiple surveillance videos and other images at all different various times of the day, throwing rocks through people's windows. It's just something that you can't quite understand and rationalize. Like, you can't find, you know, how A leads to B leads to C, and that can make you all the more uncomfortable. And again, we talked about cases like this in the past. Recently, we did a story of a criminal, a repeat offender, who did a machete attack on somebody because his dog was barking. He did a hit and run with a motorcycle. He also ended up attacking somebody for not giving him a credit for a beer. And all of these different crimes are like crimes of chaos, and those are the kind of things that sow discord and basically distrust in a bunch of different communities. And again, it just makes people uneasy to live in and around these areas. It's more reasonable or more rational to understand even horrific crimes when they're motivated and they're like understandable motivations for those crimes than these random acts of violence. And again, it's only a matter of time before this guy who's chucking rocks into glass ends up getting confronted by an individual, and then you see how violent he is, not just toward property, but towards other individuals. And if this is targeted, if I'm totally misreading it, I apologize, but it just appears so similar to other random acts of violence or destruction that have become more and more prominent as the criminal justice system has become more and more lenient on these types of crimes.
Gary says once he posted what happened at his house, more and more of his neighbors have come forward to share similar stories. Many are sharing information and videos, hoping to put an end to the chaos.
So yeah, like I said, even though it happened to him twice, he won the bad lottery 2 different times, it appears that many people in his neighborhood are experiencing different things. Also, in addition to that, for those of you who are listening via podcast and not seeing the video, local news media is so goofy, they decided to stage him getting into his car for no real reason so they could capture it on film. And I'm always a fan of these conversations and how they come about. You know, like when people are doing the walking and talking, they're actually miming the walking and talking for the B-roll, but how these local news agencies are able to use the power of the camera to basically get these people to go along with all these goofy activities. I know this is unrelated to the story at hand, but I found it incredibly funny that in order to give like a visual transition, they made this guy get into his own car, even though that's a really goofy thing to ask somebody to do.
Well, I'm constantly like anxious in any sound I hear now. It's like, all right, what was that? Like, it's definitely shaking up our peace of mind a little bit, but we know it's not like, you know, a widespread like, you know, theft crime issue, right? It definitely feels like it's just one individual who's very disturbed, and yeah, we're just hoping to get some support to track him down and hopefully get it to stop.
So this is the part where I actually disagree with the person being interviewed. I do feel bad for him. He had his window smashed, his car window smashed. Obviously, he has to come out of pocket in order to pay that. And even if he has insurance, you know, you have deductibles with auto insurance and with homeowners insurance and whatnot. But the fact is, the idea that I would take more comfort in it being a random crazy attack, that means that this guy's not really doing any planning. That means that this guy's not really taking many efforts in order to obscure himself. So the fact that law enforcement isn't tracking him down would make me more uneasy, because I would think about all the other people who are doing much more dangerous, much more violent things that law enforcement is also unable to track down. So I actually think his interpretation, again, is absolutely backwards, but maybe this is a cope because he's experiencing this situation and he's trying to rationalize and say it's not as bad as it actually is. But I'm not of the belief that you kind of obscure or downplay problems like this. But you know what? Those are just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think of the rock thrower of Rockridge down in the comments below. As per usual, if you like this video, show them by leaving a like, subscribe for more content, follow me on my social medias, support me via the support links in the description of this video. This has been me talking about the rock.
I'm installing something in the background, guys, by the way. We're just waiting.
This is Seattle, Washington. Potential overdose! Anyone have Narcan? This guy's still following us, by the way. I'm insane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Drug addiction. Ma'am, are you okay? Homelessness.
Just understand that you guys are just one paycheck away from being out here too.
Racism.
There's nothing wrong with being racist.
Protests. Crime.
And being trafficked against my will.
Chaos. Are you on fentanyl right now?
He's pooping.
Wait, you're taking a poop? And free fentanyl?
They're out here just giving out free fentanyl.
Really?
It's a non-profit.
This is real?
Who wants free fentanyl? Line up. This is how you clean up the streets.
3 years ago, in June of 2020, Seattle protests emerged following the death of George Floyd and denouncing racial injustice and police brutality. These protests were met with a heavy-handed police response using tear gas, glass balls, takedowns, and arrests as protests turned to riots and chaos and looting ensued. In an effort to placate protesters, the mayor surrendered 5 blocks of the Capitol Hill neighborhood, and the police evacuated the zone completely, leading protesters to occupy the zone, banning police from entering, and declaring independence as the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, CHAZ, later renamed CHOP, as protesters vowed to occupy the zone until Seattle's police budget was cut in half. But after a little over 3 weeks of chaos, CHAZ had 4 shootings, rape, robbery, and 2 murders, including the death of a 16-year-old boy in June 29th, led to Seattle's mayor to issue an executive order to dissolve CHAZ and restore order to the neighborhood. But how did Seattle get to this boiling point? How did these events permanently impact the city? And what does the future of Seattle look like when considering the problems it faces today? Before I meet up with one of the founders of CHAZ to understand the initial goals of the protests, I met up with Seattle journalist Jonathan Cho.
You're a liar.
Get this.
Anytime there's somebody who has green or purple hair, I get a little nervous.
To go boots on the ground and see the state of chaos in Seattle today.
You know, I've been threatened. I've been chased.
Let's at least run the game once.
Right, he came charging at
Right.
me. Knives. You got a knife! Even nunchucks. I got a dude coming at me with nunchucks. I will say, for the most part, the homeless out here are just trying to survive. Once we go in, it is treacherous. You're going to be dodging trash, garbage, drug needles. Oh, that's a given at these encampments. And then the traffic, man. It is just absolutely insane that the homeless are living right next to cars going 70, 80 miles an hour. I just want you to be aware of what we're about to face.
We are entering at our own risk, and clearly there are several people here right now.
So if you see the propane tanks right there, that's obviously dangerous, right?
Oh yeah, there are fires here at these encampments weekly.
Sure.
It's a total liability for this neighborhood.
Okay. That looks like it'd do some damage.
You ready to run if necessary?
Look inside, it crashed.
Maybe you can put that down though?
Oh yeah, I'll put that down. I just wanted to show you.
No, that's intense.
I mean, this is a club with nails. I mean, this is like Walking Dead style here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave this out here. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, my name's Jonathan Cho, local journalist. I just want to introduce you to my friend Tyler.
Is that for you guys to protect each other? Is there conflict out here?
You know, there's always conflict, bro.
Do you use anything out here? Like fentanyl or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as we talked to this guy, what appeared to be the mayor of the camp pulled up behind us and asked us what we were up to. If there's anything the city can do to help you guys get permanent housing. Okay. Would you like us to get out of here? Is that okay?
Tell him over there, man.
Okay.
Fair enough, man.
We took the hint and peeled out before things got violent. Everyone here had weapons, baseball bat with nails in it.
Look, he's carrying the club.
Okay.
I think it's time to move. He might be coming in our direction.
Okay. Okay. At this moment, I was unsure if I was about to get killed, but it turns out he wanted to give me an early Christmas present. I can give it! He just wanted to talk. What's the biggest thing that can be done to help you, personally?
Let me get one of those little tiny homes.
Are there programs, Jonathan, that he could enter right now? If he said, hey, I will be sober, please give me housing?
Detox.
Like
places to
detox
go
just,
right now.
detox just sends me right back out.
I know the problem though
at
is
this.
we don't have enough people to walk with Devin through the journey.
Okay.
That's one of the challenges. Is you can't just put somebody in detox and then just release them back onto the streets. Devin will agree. The vast majority of people out here are here because they're lacking the community. It's the broken relation or family, the broken relationships, and that's the narrative that is not being pushed. It's not an affordable housing issue. Devin, if you were just given an apartment, would that solve all your problems?
No.
What can anyone walking the streets or anyone who may see this do to help you get out of this situation?
Just understand that you guys are just one paycheck away from being out here too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is wild. I've never seen anything like this.
Welcome to Seattle. They're human beings, man.
Yep.
They're somebody's mother, father, daughter, son, uncle, aunt. If we look at each person that way instead of as a criminal or a drug addict, we have a better chance to get to know their story and help them get off the streets.
We got a gift? Let's keep going. I'm gonna put this in the trunk. After narrowly avoiding a Negan-style execution, we began to enter homeless camps right next to the highway and realized we were being followed.
It's installing right now. I just hope it works.
They're following us, bro. So it's
Okay.
time to move. Tyler,
Okay, all right, we gotta go. All right, it says for real, we gotta go. Keep in mind, they may be right behind us. There's a guy coming this way. There's another guy. Just be aware of our surroundings. Seriously, watch out. Literally, we are at an overpass right now. This is wild.
going to these camps, you have to have an exit strategy. I know all the entrances and exits. That's one. We know where to go. And just know that there are moving cars right now next to us going 80 miles an hour.
As we stumbled upon a tent with a bucket full of what looked to be human feces, the stench was so bad we began to wonder if someone had died inside. You see flies here in there? You think someone's dead in there?
I don't know.
It might be worth a wellness check. I don't know. There could be something.
We have found bodies in these tents before.
Is anyone in there?
Hey guys, welfare check. Welfare check, guys. You guys okay?
Seems like no one's there. Needle caps all across the ground here. And right off the freeway. Look at this. I don't even know how they get their stuff here. How you doing, sir? Do you feel safe living right next to the freeway here?
Not really.
No?
Because at any time there could be a traffic accident, car could slide up and take out one of the houses.
Does the city ever come here and intervene?
No. What they pretty much do is they come and they clean up trash and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it.
Have you ever seen or known anyone who's gotten hit by a car?
Yeah.
Yeah? How common is that?
Very common.
You see 2 propane tanks right there. And look,
I mean, look at
right
this.
across the street.
We've got single-family homes. This is unacceptable in our society. And if you look right now, look, multiple pieces of luggage.
Not the same name on all these.
It's not the same name at all. There's been an epidemic right now where you have
luggage theft.
Luggage theft. The cycle is the addicts go into a Target or a Walmart or Walgreens.
It's alive. Sort of.
Then they'll steal items, then they'll hit the streets, a very busy area, and sell this stuff for pennies on the dollar. And the buyers are the little Asian grandmas because they want the deals. It's like people who are working who go into these neighborhoods and they're fueling the crisis as well.
Check this out. These homeless tents were built right next to premium Seattle real estate, and some of them even had a multi-million-dollar view. Wow. Batteries on the ground.
You can also argue that camping out here gives you the best views of the city. Look at this.
That is truly epic. While drug addiction kept many of these people on the streets, we stumbled upon this giant fortress that led me to wonder if some of these people actually preferred living on the streets. This is a pretty epic fortress you have here almost. How long did it take to build this?
It's not done yet.
You feel safe out here?
It almost feels like home, I guess.
Is fentanyl the biggest drug out here?
Biggest drug out here?
Yeah.
Probably oxygen.
Oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Hey there. How's it going?
I mean, your first thought is that's fucking retarded, but when you think about it, the amount of shit that we put in the air, you might not even be wrong, you know?
Too cold for you out here?
Not in this blanket.
Okay, fair. Do you need any help from anyone? And if so, how could someone help you?
I don't need any more help.
Okay.
I got all these things right now.
Notice what he said. He said he's choosing this.
Oh, the lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Sure.
That is the piece that certain homeless advocates don't want out there. And what do you do about these people in society?
I don't know.
These are the people who've given up on society. They're done. They don't want to work anymore. They don't want to pay taxes. They don't want to pay their bills. You've got the activists saying, oh, if you just give everyone here housing, we can solve the crisis. Well, the problem is you've clearly encountered, there are people who want to stay out here. What do you do about them?
After establishing homelessness was, in some cases, a voluntary lifestyle, Jonathan took me to an even more extreme example of this beside a railroad. Look at all this propane tanks. Holy smokes.
Guys,
whoa.
Guys, here it is.
Come over here.
We should assume everyone here has weapons. They do not want us here. And I've already established some relationships, but I don't know if my guys are still here.
So we're walking through a heap of trash, and I'm ready to run if necessary.
There are animals in here too. This is the only other issue, guys. There are a lot of stray dogs here.
Protocol, if things get shaky, sprint for your life, all right? Is that a swastika?
Yeah.
Wow. And as we approached the summit of this hill, we encountered this dude, power tools in hand, appearing to weld something car-related. After Jonathan's quick use of level 99 charisma, we had unlocked safe passage to explore the area.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you. I mean, these guys are all self-sufficient. Everyone's running on generators here.
Fucking Twitch.
It seemed like some of these homeless people just didn't want to be part of society. But after driving to a homeless camp right outside a residential neighborhood, I met a pregnant woman who wanted help to get off of the streets but could not receive any.
My niece was illegally evicted.
I get it.
Illegally. Didn't I just tell you
No,
what?
you told me. I get it. Yeah.
This is not because of fentanyl.
No, I understand that.
Or any of that. She has
I
nothing
get
to do with the drug use, though. So please understand
No,
that.
I understand that. Hi there.
Hi.
I've heard you're pregnant and you're in need of housing.
Yes.
Have you looked for housing since?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
What was the response given?
Well,
Nothing.
Nothing?
She's in a tent.
You can't tell.
What would you recommend she do? She's pregnant. She's on the streets right now. She wants housing.
Have you considered going to other outreach groups or other nonprofits like Salvation Army,
Yes, I
Union
have.
Gospel
Yes,
Mission?
yes.
What are they saying? I know Union Gospel Mission would potentially take you in.
Nobody want to be in no f***ing nasty mission.
It's dirty. It's unsanitary.
But that's not the case. See,
Okay, got it.
And I understand that may be their experience, but they can get you off the streets right now, and at least for the sake of your baby.
I understand that, but there's multiple. There's not. You don't get your own room. You know what I'm saying? You're around everybody.
I see.
You know what I'm saying there's germs. There's and I'm pregnant. I can get sick easily. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you'd rather take your chances out here than be in a place where you have to share a.
I'm sorry, it's less than the Salvation Army or shelter. Yes.
I'm saying we want housing, not tiny homes or shelters, because they dictate your lives. They tell you who you can and can't have over.
Are there any other qualifications, like you guys can't use drugs as an example? That
Okay. Cross your fingers. Let's go, it works. Alright, boys. We're playing OG because the new one is garbage. I'm definitely not playing Nosferatu though. That's fucking annoying. I made Sin make Nosferatu yesterday before I went to bed. But I'm definitely not doing that. We could play Malkavian and just be completely batshit crazy. Malkavians are nuts. Ruha. Bender. 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 Oh, excuse me. Is Sin... I think he's working. Yeah, he's offline. Alright, what do you guys want to see? I also kind of want to update the... The thing is, I installed a mod pack, right? There's a couple of mods. And it's built off of the unofficial patch. But the unofficial patch that's in it is 9.2, and they're at like 11 point something by now. I think we're gonna try installing it over what we have right now, just in case to see if it works. Because if it doesn't, we have to reinstall everything, right? So let's actually. How do I go back? Oh, can't even close the game. Can I just close process? Oh. Give me one moment.
It's not about the drugs. It's about people dictating your lives. Okay. So it's an American thing where I should be able to call my friend up and say, "Hey, come over." Not come over. Do you have ID? Show it at the front counter.
Got it.
Okay. You know. Oh, that's retarded. Like,
So I have a quick question though. Do you understand how some people,
20 years.
Some people hearing you almost say that's a sense of entitlement, that there are people who are working 2-3 jobs. I'm just asking for the sake of asking.
They never experienced it. People working 2-3 jobs that don't realize one bad day and they're this close.
What would you wish for if you could talk to the mayor right now or the governor?
So give me a place to live that is safe.
There's urine, there's human feces, there's drug dealing going on. Is that safer than this shelter that's allegedly unsanitary? Look,
why do you think they're choosing to be out here?
Because they don't want to follow the rules.
Okay.
Do you deserve an apartment in Seattle when there's so many others who are working 2-3 jobs?
And then, out of nowhere, a person frantically stalking us from behind, covering their face with cardboard, began yelling at us, asking who we were. Hi there.
Here goes.
Hi. Oh, what's... My name is Tyler Oliveira. What's your name?
What is your business?
We have a YouTube channel. You came up here running.
Actually,
Yeah?
in front
Of?
a criminal network, a criminal tent.
Talk to me.
I can't, for my safety,
Okay.
you're in front of the camel tent that's a drug ring.
We saw that. We can blur your face. Would you like to talk to me?
I will, but I won't wait in front of a camel.
Okay. You came here, you're visibly upset and concerned about your own safety?
Less so about safety than I'm sick to death of picking up human poop.
Sure.
I'm sick to death of picking up garbage every single day, including meth, the foil. It's dangerous for dogs.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for people. There's unmitigated shoplifting. The laws have to be changed because they're actually the police.
So, for clarity, you live in the surrounding area.
Yes.
You are a concerned, upset resident of this neighborhood that's been overtaken by drug dealers, criminals.
You forgot to
homeless
blur out
people.
the yes here. You could tell it's a lady.
That's been in the surrounding taken by drug dealers, criminals, and homeless people. Is that accurate?
We're spending vast amounts
Did her go
on
yes?
Narcan. The firemen are coming out all the time. Overdoses. I'm sorry, if you're not a teenager, you don't get Narcan. You don't get a second shot. I am not some crazy conservative, but things cannot end unless there are laws. This is not safe for me.
Yeah.
This is not safe.
Oh, okay, got it.
We're gonna get going. All right.
It's just
I get it.
I'm curious though, why did you come
Rolling.
charging at us? I'm
Yeah,
just
what?
because if I was gonna have some idiotic progressive thing like, oh, these poor homeless, poor people, you know, they're the poor entitled.
I thought she was a far left activist coming up on us, but I didn't realize she was a concerned neighbor.
With residents of certain neighborhoods that were destroyed by homeless camps, it seemed like people affected firsthand by progressive liberal policies that encourage harm reduction, nonprofits that enable and subsidize the homeless lifestyle, and politicians that weaponize this compassion to gain votes. The people directly affected by homeless camps are so afraid of speaking out in fear of being labeled an alt-right conservative that hates homeless people. But intrigued by this unspoken tension felt throughout the
damn.
city, I headed
Yo,
towards
it
the
looks way
Capitol
better
Hill
than it just
neighborhood
did
where the
already.
events of Chaz began. But on our
But the
way
EXE
there,
changed
Jonathan
now,
saw
hang
an
on.
abandoned building being broken into, and we sped onto the scene to investigate further.
So let's see what we find.
We are entering the building right now. Right there. This could potentially be dangerous.
Oh no, it didn't. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
You don't live here, sir. You're squatting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to get my stuff?
I mean, they don't want people living here.
Okay, well, I'll get my stuff. I got some clothes and stuff here, bro.
Would you like to talk real quick now that we're here?
We're not the police.
No, I'm saying I'll get my stuff and go.
would you like to share why you're here? We saw you.
I'm homeless.
You're homeless?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're squatting here?
Yeah. The furniture was already here.
Can we come in?
Yeah.
What's going on in here? There's a lot of pretty ladies, by the way.
That was all. I was all here like.
Okay.
So I just have clothes, so I just get it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you find this place?
I was just walking by.
Walking by?
Yeah, and the door was open.
And are these your cutouts?
No, these ones aren't.
Okay.
You say you know the owner? Let's call the owner. I want to talk to the owner.
So we call the owner?
Yeah, we should. Because I'm trying to get a job.
Okay. Is that meth?
All right. It's my pipe, yeah.
Okay.
People have been squatting in here. This connects to the rest of the motel.
Oh, so there's a tunnel right here.
Yeah, so when I took up, they tunnel all the way through.
Yeah. Okay.
So about 5 years ago, I took up woodworking, and I could paint. I'm gonna make my worth $50 an hour easy.
Sure.
So,
you have skills you'd like to use and get employed.
So, some people are like, if you're 40, you're not gonna learn that shit. And now I ended up homeless.
Damn, Knight's not showing up no more.
Honest to God, it's pretty warm and cozy in here. I want to put that out there. Did you sleep on a bed too? In here? Yeah, I mean, you might as well sit.
So we crawled through this dark tunnel in the building that led to an even darker room through another hole in the wall to get to this guy's room.
You want to peel the curtain back a little bit? Oh, there's lighting. Who's back here?
No one.
Okay. Okay, let's check it out.
This is my, I got my skills.
Oh, why is it not showing up no more?
Yeah, propane tank right here.
Oh, yeah.
You got all your tools.
I'm a boss.
You're a boss, brother.
I got my Ray-Bans right here, my Ray-Bans.
Okay. Is that P right there?
Yeah, I did it up now. Hey, don't do the close-up.
Okay.
You know some people say pee.
I got to save my pee.
Okay.
I just haven't had it.
But you know some people do to drink it again because of the residue of fentanyl.
Okay, not yet. Have you got on that point ever?
Hey, rock bottom already, bro.
Kid have questions. They seem kind of funny, but I'm just curious.
My toolbox.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, bro. Don't. Oh, that's kind of badass.
I'm saying if I get cold, I open the umbrella and scoot that right over.
Sure. If you had the dress, do you think you could
Okay,
get a job?
everything looks way nicer, but now it's not capturing.
I'm trying to do like a real, like something that's gonna sustain my generations after me.
I believe in it.
And paint is what's going to do it. But this is where I'm going to make my fortune. The plan was to come and help Alex paint with terra painting.
Okay.
It happened for like a month, but then someone broke into the van and stole a bunch of shit. So I got a chip on my shoulder, bro.
Brother, thank you so much for sharing.
Well, we now know you guys are at least straight.
Are you concerned about this right here, the propane tank? No?
No, man. I done firefighter training.
Really?
I got a lot of skills, Wes.
Sadly, only 11 days later, the motel burned down. One can only wonder how it happened and what happened to these guys we met. We got back in the car and headed back to Capitol Hill, but Jonathan gave me a warning of what we needed to be prepared for.
I've been dealing with so much hate from just the activist class, the far left in this city. I mean, I've been doxxed. I just kind of recorded some phone calls I received. I just thought it was kind of hilarious. Here's what some of the folks said to me.
I would really watch your back while you're out there doxing everybody.
Sounds like a threat. Absolutely.
That comes back on you.
You're a transphobic piece of shit. You, Jonathan Cho, you're disgusting. You're ashamed of yourself.
You're a mental whack job.
Fuck.
A soy boy. I got fired because I covered a Proud Boys rally, and I was accused of promoting this group, and that wasn't the case. And afterwards, people just started harassing me and doxing me. They all know who I am. They don't want me near any of their initiatives or projects, and they come after me.
You have no life, because you got fired from Cairo, because you got fired from Cairo, because you're a Proud Boy.
You're a liar. Get this. Get the out of here. They can't stop me. I refuse to be bullied, and that's what these losers are.
And we had finally made it to Capitol Hill.
This is the LGBTQ plus capital of Seattle.
It's
Okay, I have no idea how
it's
to.
a highly concentrated area for the community.
And they love you here.
Depends who you ask.
I don't know why it's not
Communists
capturing.
and the Marxists were trying to take this over for their land. They want to put the homeless in the front lines and say, hey, you can't move us. That's harmful to the homeless.
Basically, what Jonathan is saying is that organizers of Chaz used homeless people and strategically planted them in areas like Cal Anderson Park because, unlike a lot of protesters who might have gone home and slept in their homes at night during the protests, homeless people could be told to pull up a tent and stay there indefinitely.
You've got numerous tents that have now moved.
Got it.
How you doing? You have this kid here.
Hi there. Would you like to say hello?
Not to you guys, no.
Okay. Why is that? There's beef in the air that I'm unaware of. Do you think he knows of who you are?
I'm pretty sure he does. They don't like my style. They don't like the fact that I'm exposing them. And they feel as though they are vigilante security guards and that they're protecting this BLM garden and this homeless encampment. How is this being allowed in a public park in a world-class city like Seattle? This is a takeover, Tyler. They got crab. They're eating crab. Is this...
Looks good.
Tyler, I'm never, ever really concerned about the homeless. It's always the activists. Clearly anti-cop, okay? It's a trans flag with a black star. And
Wait a minute.
Onto this as well, and they'll use this language. Again, you and I are on
Let's
indigenous
go.
land. This is a mess.
Let's go. Oh, it didn't launch that's why. This is not the... Fuck's sake. This is not the patch. Ugh. Now we're on the patch. And it's capturing. Let's go. Okay, boys. We're here. I need to see 3 options now. There we go. Let's go. Alright, who we playing? I have no fucking idea. Fucking clue, man. I probably take Toreador. I like to talk my way around stuff. The problem is that only works the first half of the game. Right? The talking kinda loses its power halfway through when you get to Hollywood. Alright, boys, I have no idea what to play. I kind of want to do Malkavian just for the shits and giggles. I don't want to do Nosferatu because I don't want to be running through the sewers every 5 seconds, bro. Oh, I hate that so much. You can eat rats though, right? Like, we're gonna probably go with Toreador, let's be honest. Collective range feedings. Why is one of the options slut? Okay. Extra blood when feeding on Min. More likely to frenzy. And stealth is more difficult? Oh, definitely not. That's more... I can't remember what Auspix was, what that was. I think it's like a radar type thing. Yeah. X-SWAT? What? No. Bro, these I'm gonna take none, dude. Right? Jesus. Yeah, see? It's basically a radar. Sort of. Celerity is speed, and presence is the... It's like intimidation in combat. Even though there is an intimidation stat as well. I've been in this screen too long, the music just stopped. Game's telling me like, yo, hurry the fuck up, bitch. Like, you wanna play me or not? How many points do we have? Oh, I had extra social points. Oh, I could only take... Oh! Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. I mean, we'll definitely take appearance and then 1 charisma, I guess. Oh, actually, let's go full appearance. So we're Toreador, man. Like full charm, right? It's a good start. Perception or intelligence. Or wits, they're all good. I'm gonna take perception. Take 1 in firearms. Actually, we'll start off with stealth. We'll do 1 subterfuge and 2 brawl. Stealth. I want 1 in computer. You use computer quite a bit, from what I remember. Think we're good? I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. Let's get it on. I haven't played this in decades. I want to show you something. How do I still remember exactly what's... I may have played this many times before. Which is why we're so fucking pissed that the new one is a scam. My sire is about to get fucked up. Ow.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
No,
as Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Ching.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey.
He's
Therefore,
talking us onto the gallows.
I have decided that
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live.
No, he didn't.
They shall be instructed in the ways of our
At that
kind
exact moment, he
and be
has.
granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and
Don't
causes of
trust
this
a
community.
Ventru.
I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Kicked me out, man. Good luck. Okay. That's a little quick. Bruja.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Yes, please. It's been years.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out? Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a-wasting. You want some help or what? All right. Why don't we, step out back here? Christ, it's stuffy. This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
The way he laughs, man.
All right. You go down there casually. You creep up on him. You bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already. Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
Humans are an abundant source. Alright, Jack. I trust in you. I need to know rat, though. Hi, stranger.
Oh.
Thank you for your generous donation. Yeah, you can feel it.
Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there. All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain. Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club. Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it? Okay, now. The fuck is this?
Gang war!
Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
I definitely need to at least upgrade that a little bit. Investigation.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat, they're, Christ, I was going to spare you this shit till later. The Sabat, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright? The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new... No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like he wants to mess with. Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away. Dumb, frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
You heard him laughing like, because he jumped through the window. Jack is like one of my favorite characters in this game, bro.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you? Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're the big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Canada done what? Hey man, if Paradox wants to scam people with a disgusting mutation of what Bloodlines is, we gotta show them how it's really done, right?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento.
I made Sin refund the game, by the way. Like the Bloodlines 2, he refunded it. I mean, I didn't make him refund the game. I just like, you know, I kept telling him more and more terrible stuff in that game, and he was like, "Yeah, maybe not." He refunded it. He's also playing this one now. I think he made a Nosferatu, which is, I don't want to do that. I made a Toreador. I don't want to run through the sewers the whole fucking game.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you. That party back there with the guy in the suit.
I know, right?
Gorilla, the assholes that put your sire to death. That's the.
You should read the title.
They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one. I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions. All right, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point.
We were talking about Bloodlines last night, the first one, so I was like, dude, I gotta play this again. Because Sin was like, I think watching not a review, but like a retrospective or something about it. Or like, actually no, we were watching the video you linked, and then it juxtaposes the shitty ass fucking conversations with the OG game, and we were like, man, we gotta play this game again. So we both reinstalled it.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Anything goes. Respect the masquerade. Neutral ground. Chop shop. Oh. Typo. Welcome, Jack. Wait, are we in your fucking place of residence? What is this?
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Yeah, I picked the Toreador. These are my stats, right? Full appearance, perception, brawl, some subterfuge, a little bit of stealth, obviously. Computer and scholarship. I will also need investigation, because I get perception, right? That puts inspection to 2 already, so another investigation put that to 3 here. And then I picked presence for the first discipline. I mean, you get all of them, but to make it better. I am a Toreador, it seemed fitting. Slit his throat, stabbed him in the back, then broke his back. So, it's a little much, Jack. Jesus. Oh, what the hell? I had full health. All of a sudden, half health. Mushy mushy.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, hey! Look at them potholes! Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though.
Richard Burns? Yeah, that's a little... Ooh, I'm not sure if I'd like that one.
Catch, but he'll do. Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
I really like that one.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you. The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences. I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Right? And actual dialogue, right?
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch.
An actual RPG. Imagine that. I like some RPG in my RPGs. I can't, you know, like.
All right, now go feed. Careful though, he's gonna drain fast.
Yuck. I still have some scarf stuck in my teeth. Disgusting.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Well, give it a try.
I ain't feeding on no rats.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? Ah, it's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway. Keep it down. Got
If you
someone
do
on the way here.
eat a rat, he's like, what? You actually did it? Ah.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you. All right, go.
Going. Ow. Oh, my legs. Looks like. Oh. Wait, am I not supposed to kill him? Do I have to go past? I think I have to go past. What? Okay. Okay. I was so confused. I thought it was loading, right?
Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you. The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire. He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vampire, so be ready. Go get him.
Let's put that on the mouse. Oh. Fucker turned around just as I pressed the button. Oh.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Saban are going all out. You better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
It's just a bunch of gangbangers, Jack.
Right,
I'm sorry, I played this game before.
Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
What's the save button? Nine.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in and SWAT will be all over this place.
What was 4? I'm guessing 1's intimidation, 2's persuasion, 3's seduction.
Thank you. Look, lady, I don't know what you want, and I'm not about to take a bullet for this job. Yeah, okay, alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
One little thing. Thanks.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Just my luck. I'm gonna put the... It's still a little high. That's the nice thing about Allspecs, right? You can just use it whenever. Oh my god. I know I didn't use it. Like, fuck's sake.
Oh yeah.
I do more damage with my fists, bruh. Wait, what?
I think they're cleared out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way. Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Presence is also not a masquerade violence. Bitch. Bruh, I don't get. They're blocking every time, dude.
Huh?
Fucking humans.
Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh man, I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood. Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human. Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped. Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okie dokie. Going up. Oh, that was quick.
Hey, stop, man.
Well, they both came. See, I do way more damage with my fists than with the tire iron.
Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night. Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin, and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on. Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out. If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Wait, did I get to keep the gun or not? He didn't, like he didn't. Hey, we got to keep the gun. Perfect. Welcome to Santa Monica.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deviled Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who would...
Yeah, first off. Oh. Initial cost 3. Fuck my life.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you so late?
I'm working late shift here at the, yacht club.
How many boats do you
M.
own?
Strauss.
2. Actually 3. One is, in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand. I, bought them in Italy.
Ah, l'Italia bella, parlate italiano.
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on The Deviled Night. Be gentle.
Hi, Yep.
Hello, caller.
Hi, Yep.
Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3.
Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today. 1-800-555-STICK. Lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments. Kill Patrick. Amazing crime pewter. explosives right now, some astrolites. The game begins. A pawn is moved.
By his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight. Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine
all of that's for nothing.
The monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Actor Ash Rivers is alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed in.
We definitely need to feed. I used a little too much blood buff.
Lady, you got some change, lady?
Choose their skin, eat beggars. Barely got anything at all. Pfeh.
Yes, is there something I can, help you with? Waiting for that blasted tow truck I called an hour ago. I'd rather not wait another second in this part of town, this time of night. It's a rather dreadful place, don't you think? I should have listened to my mechanic. Buy German, he said. Afraid I'm a little short on cash right now. I'm so sorry. I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark and foreboding alley over there. Care to join me?
That was bitter. Delicious. You've seen better days, Mercurio. You better have my astrolite, motherfucker. Spoiler, he doesn't.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. I think my eyes popped. What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me. Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite. Hold on, you think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick. Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words. You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know. Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain. One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
We're gonna be nice to Mercurio. I do remember him helping you out, so... L. Some serious painkiller. Can I... Pill bottle estrogen, oh, okay. Those are not painkillers, gotcha. Remember when you had to walk around in video games to find quests and shit? Gimbals Prosthetics will be here later.
Yes, may I help you?
... Hey, baby.
Hey, honey. Looking for a date?
Hey, Papi. Need a date?
date?
It says puppy, but I'm thinking she meant papi.
Hey, papi, need a
Yeah,
date?
she says papi. That's the wrong translation, buddy.
Hey, papi, need a date?
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I've seen shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him knew, the head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes, but...
Bullshit.
No. Guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon and something was watching me. I swear on my badge today there was something just out of sight. For a split second I thought about wanting to squad card and getting the hell out of that place. To this day it makes me wonder what's really out there.
Maybe it was a werewolf. Woo!
Alright.
Or a vampire.
Get it. See, this is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding, Ted.
Fucking did. Don't actually need a drink. We might as well fill up. Oh shit! I accidentally right-clicked. So much for filling up, for fuck's sake.
Hey, how's it going, girl? Oh man, wait! Say that again! There you go, man! You're a vampire, aren't you? Come on, you are too! Oh man, don't bullshit me, girl. Just come clean. I ain't gonna tell no one, it's okay! I just wanna talk. Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it! Oh jeez, I knew you were, I just could tell, oh man, this is great! And I saw your teeth and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
Leave me alone, jackass.
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes! Blew my goddamn mind. Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man! And they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out.
Wanna be vampire lowlifes?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man! Well, other than my master, so I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up? You know? It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist. Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey! It's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man!
Seems like a bad choice for a ghoul. Oh, he's side-eyeing that guy.
Hey, go there, come never know what hit. Hey, go there, come never know what hit. Ay, hermano, you won't let me know that.
Need some company?
It's been so long, I don't know where to get most of the quests. I think Kilpatrick is one of the quests. Beach Frenzy. Motor Whore. Hooker, 10 easy steps to increase your hourly earnings. Oh, for God's sakes, I pressed the wrong button again. Carnival of Death.
Hey, how you doing? You got it.
Oh. Okay. I was about to say, how is he half on blood? We ain't touching it.
Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. Free blood bag.
Around the great worm, and all who live in its stinking bowels bloat themselves on apocalypse nectar.
Hello,
I don't care. I need to find him so he can find him. It's 250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either.
You're listening to The Deb of Night, the only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who will be the lucky caller? You've got the first shot at Deb tonight.
How to be a better pimp. The benefits of working quid pro quo.
Vigo?
What the fuck?
So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working the late shift here at the yacht club.
Uh-huh. How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2.
Hello there. How you been? Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
Stop kissing my ass, fat boy.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Now that's gotta be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
He's missing, I think, his current one.
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone. His name's Knox. I can't seem to find him now, too. Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time. Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in. Sure, honey. What is it?
Don't call me honey. Oh, something popped up. What was the boom? No idea.
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse. Always room for
Hey there, need a date?
Didn't start for some reason. 8! Oh, good luck with that.
Contact them. Our top story tonight.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case.
Oh.
Is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, the porn star or the celebrity, whatever. There it is. Himalaya. Yeah. To the tattoo parlor. Can't really risk doing that in the open. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot where that was. It's over here somewhere. This is so weird.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee? Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return? Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him. Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Oh, we can sort out the details, alright, you freak.
Basement studio. The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
I'm gonna keep those points for now.
Yes? May I help you? Oh, right, right. I'll buzz you in.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbals Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good, good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so. Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan. Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one. Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one. Well, you might say I have a certain love affair with the human anatomy. An obsession, really. Prosthetics seemed a natural occupation in which to, focus my enthusiasm, as it were. Well, I came to realize that I would never truly reach mastery in prosthetics without knowing what it was like to have to use one.
Go on.
And so I decided, quite out of the blue actually, to cut off my own arm. My work, as you can well imagine, has quite improved since then.
Now that's dedication.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Freak.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job. Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Kindly don't punch me with somebody else's arm.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake. Yeah, that's me. How did you know? He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this. What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is. Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Freak. Oh, that was it? No loot? No money? Sad. Okay, let's hand in the quest. I should get into the medical clinic at some point as well for the painkillers for Mercurio. And go get the Astrolite.
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hall. All you walk will...
Fuck.
What's shaking? What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back? Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good. I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
You haven't paid me for finding Carson yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are. Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what. Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal? Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her. Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out, Tripp down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so he don't usually sell guns to anyone, but just tell him old Arthur sent you, he'll set you up all right. Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that, small-time stuff mostly. Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper. That's right. Mary
I've been out of the loop.
Marietta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me? Sure, honey. What is it?
Assault, GTA, robbery, 10K bond. What's the other? Oh, she's not in the database.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding your true face to the judge of souls.
Hey, need a date?
Above the pawn shop, that's where we live.
Lovely evening.
Eat.
It's a nice night.
I didn't realize I had something open. I was wondering why I wouldn't feed.
Hey. How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or... You call me Trip. I own this shop. Thanks. You, new to Santa Monica? Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore. Alright, here's what we got today. Thanks for coming back. What you need? Oh, damn it. Who told you that? All right. Look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. I'm not exactly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal, if you catch my drift here. Look, now... I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
I appreciate your service, good sir.
All right. Come and take a look, then.
$9. How much cash we got? 335. How many bullets do I have? $12. Oh no. Okay, never. I read that wrong. We have 28 bullets.
Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on the story as it breaks.
Mike.
In
Look,
other news,
I
an
gotta
apparent
head
third
downtown
victim
for a
of the
few days,
Southland
maybe
slasher
longer.
has
Reno
prompted the
calls,
closing
tell
of
them
the
meet me
Santa...
down there.
We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Mayor. It's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe
LA.
longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there.
He's in the
We got
city.
something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby.
The sewers are all muddied with 1,000 low.
Hey there, hot stuff. So what'd you find out about Muddy? All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are. See you around, then. If you ever find
Thank me in
yourself or a
American
loved one locked
dollars.
up, please call. Hey, sugar. Bail bonding?
Okay, so we got like $500 now, 480-ish. I think 477. Oh, I was $1 off.
Gaze upon me and see reflected the contempt.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye. Something I can help you with. I don't see how that's any business of yours. Goodbye, then.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
What'll it be, honey? Are you the health inspector? You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. Let's do the... Let me get my astrolite back. I believe you got my property.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs. Those men you're looking for. Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Weird. Well, what's new? Thanks.
You have been. No, you are going to China. Why is he smiling? The father. You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I...
Hope they don't find me.
I remember, I think you can swindle these guys into paying you like a lot of money.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings. You should try up there, through that chain link gate. A couple of real nasty-looking bloods come out there a couple of times a night. You mean you ain't here to run us off? We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, all right? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed. Damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the lead. You tell me. Clan. See, I've heard all that before, and I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed. I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her. She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Whoa, look at the time.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself. Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her. Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them. That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet. Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids gloves with them. They've had it rough. Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Do you know who the head vampire is? If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right? Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right? What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do? don't want this. I want to be human again.
Evening. I don't know. Talk to E. Guy without a shirt. It's nothing. No, I have a speech problem. Hope they don't find me here.
Yeah, you can lie to that dude with the head vampire thing and then sell him the shitty ass wooden stake and then like he goes and gets himself killed, I think. Let's be nice.
Help ya? I tell you what, I'll let you in. If on your way out you want to work out a little fair trade for future purchases, you come see. I'm Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Inflict some pain.
Oh, it's still talk.
I broke my ring when I was beating on that Mercurio guy.
Ring? You wear rings?
Some people wear rings.
A lot of girls wear rings.
Just
Man, there are only two kind of guys that wear rings, and I don't remember you when you sleep before.
I'm just saying, dude from the beach could take a beat.
I remember you winning the Super Bowl.
They're not full of money. I don't like it. I don't care if someone was coming. I think we should have wasted that good fellow with money when we had the chance.
Why? We got his money.
Got a bad feeling. We should have heard Andy. Someone must have found him.
Hey, see me tonight? I was all like,
Oh. Rude.
Somebody comes back with his money.
chill, man. Seen you so damn scared before.
Watch yourself. Right? I ain't scared. I'm sensible. We don't know who that one is. The mob. I don't know. The mob.
You do know that this is Southern California, right?
Look, all I'm saying is I'd sleep a whole lot better if we have flushed things. You just deal with some damn cards, all right?
I gotta steal me some new games.
Why is this music so loud? Dead. Jesus. Whoa.
Hey, where you going, man?
Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. Is it because I tried to do the door even though nobody could see me?
Help ya? I tell you what, I'll let you in. If on your way out you want to work out.
I guess it is. Just checking. Just checking.
Help ya? I tell you what.
Yeah, that is what I love about this business. Fine women come to my house for my shit. I don't even gotta call them on the phone or nothing. Say there, pretty lady, what can I hook you up with tonight? Ain't that a goddamn coincidence? You know you the second person to ask for that tonight? Considering that's not a very popular item, I've really got to wonder why you thought I might have some. Explosive. Fun stuff. You can get yourself a lot of attention that way. I may have something. Why would you need to get your hands on some fireworks? Sure, okay. I got some stuff that'll do the trick. Astrolite. It's like TNT's bigger, meaner cousin with a prison record. I don't like keeping the stuff around. Too dangerous. So I let you have it for a little less than the going rate. Mm-hmm. I'd be open to negotiations. Question is, how open are you? Yo, go check the odometer on my car. Now, I'll give you what you want, but I got what you need.
I can drain this guy dry, right? Without masquerading? Yep. And they are none the wiser. Interesting. Thanks, fellas. Actually, what about the money? There we go. I remembered.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say. Okay, I really need to find the painkillers as well before I go back to Mercurio. I don't know if he dies or not. You don't have him.
I'm alt tabbing real quick. Like, I know the skills were broken, I just don't know which ones. It's been too long. That's right. If you dance at a club for 5 minutes, you'll gain a humanity point. That does mean I'm gonna put myself to dance and then go to the bathroom. By the time we get back, we should have a humanity point. Perfect. Okay. Apparently I missed the book. Supposedly. Huh. Research. I need research. So you want to shoot things. Using a gun is simple, easy, and fun for the whole family. First, get a gun, preferably something for home defense like an automatic rifle. Second, check to see if the gun is loaded. If not, do so. Third, find the target. We recommend inanimate objects if no muggers are around. Fourth, shoot. Feel the power. This book raises your firearm skills. Okay, let's see if the trick still works. So you can sell this book and then buy it back as many times as you want. And considering we have no firearms, it should give me the first 2 levels of firearms. I have no firearm, right? Yeah. So if I sell it and then buy it back twice, we save a lot of experience.
Thanks for coming back. What you need? Alright, here's what we got today.
Oh. Well, that doesn't work no more. Alright, sad. Actually, what if I do it?
Thanks for coming back.
One more try.
Alright, here's what we got today. Thanks for coming back. What you need? Alright, here's what we got today. Thanks for coming back. Alright, here's what we got today.
Just checking. It was indeed fixed. So this will give me one. Yeah. Too bad that it doesn't. Can't buy it, but normally in the regular version, right? If you don't have the if you don't have the unofficial patch installed, if you sell him the book, it stays in the inventory when you buy it again, so you can buy it twice. That would have saved me 3 experience in this case. Too bad. And there's supposed to be a stealth book in the apartment next to yours, Santa Monica. But no? Stealth. Oh, it changed it. Changed the location. As the pledge. Wait, but I didn't see that one either. Oh, wow, I'm just fucking blind. Wow, it's like really hard to see. Nice. We just saved at least three stat points. Because I already had stealth to 1. We should have it to 2 now, yeah, perfect. Sneaking's 3. Well, lockpicking's still shit. I'm gonna grab it because it's lockpicking and sneaking. I do both, so. Alright. To the hospital.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen. All right, go on back.
Nice night out, huh?
Mr. Busmustel, the operator. Dr. Busmustel, the operator.
Warning, a cheat is running the hospital. Hospital administrator is cheating.
Get a doctor.
You want some of my blood?
Insides. It hurts so bad. Can someone call my grandma, please?
Mr. Busmustel, the operator. Dr. Busmustel, the operator. Mr. Busmustel, the operator. Dr. Busmustel, the operator.
You like that? Best gear in the world.
You... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
You're welcome.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
What? Doctor! Security!
I should have said that.
Hey, stop right there.
Okay, definitely shouldn't have said. He immediately shoots. Should you not figure out what's going on first? Jesus Christ, Americans.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen. All right, go on back. My insides. It hurts so bad. Can some...
You... But you... I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
Computers for grandma. What? To begin, put the foot pedal on the desk and push the power button on the metal box. This is the house for your friend computer chip. The enchanted electronic pixie that can do 4.8 billion calculations per second. Wow, that's fast, chip. Do you see an image on the magical computer window? Reading this will boost your computer knowledge. What the fuck? Excellent.
Dr. Bahoop, the operator.
Phlebotomist. B. Phil Phlebotomist, a loyal employee and a hard worker, but seems to have various digestive tract abnormalities, which unfortunately result in an increased rate of flatulence. The smell of these phenomena is nothing short of horrendous. It seems we may have to do something about him. Dr. Bill has worked as this clinic's internal wrangler since '99. St. Martin. Malcolm St. Martin, our night shift senior physician. Never lost a patient. No one can succeed like Dr. Roberts. Several malpractice suits filed against him for unnecessary gynecology, suggest termination. Wow. The Lakers. Hey Danny, I could use a little help down here. Could you go up to Controlled Substances for some morphine? I'm pretty busy right now, thanks, if dog. No, it's not for my personal use, you bastards. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you can get some in Malcolm's office, by the way. Your mother wears combat boots. Oh shit, that's gold, but I'll make sure to knock before I go in. I'd hate to catch him in the middle of a pelvic examination. And by the way, tell your mom to stop calling me.
Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator.
Bills. Estrogen. Or feet. I think so. Hippopotamus. I remember it. The moment I saw how long it was. Oh, Hippocrates. Sorry. Close enough. Ruptured organs, internal bleeding, critical. Kilpatrick. Severe tinea infection compounded by untreated herpes. Do I want to look up what a tinea infection is? Pretty sure I don't. Frequent bouts of sexlexia. Chronic marboperitis uncurable. Still no idea what that is either. Oh, fuck. Pandora? Panacea. You free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test, please. Yes, I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over, and if you should want me to show my appreciation, you just have to ask. Do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you could pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? My man is definitely married. Malcolm.
If I could only rest for a second. I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions. Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
Divorce is expensive.
Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out. Wait now. What do you want? Deal. But I'm in the middle of something.
Probably not a good idea. It's fine, whatever. Oh. I probably didn't need to use blood buff for... There's like 10, right? 10 or 8? Employee of the month, Vandal. We could do that one.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
You offering?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be? If you have to ask.
$100. $200. Hell no. Nasty. Ambrosia. I remember this from something. I swear that's part of a quest. Running out of blood. Not dead. Cadavers. Cowbell. Abobo G. Beaten to death with a baseball bat. Severely beaten to death. Ham and or cheese. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Thought I got stuck for a second there.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that. Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches? Good. Great. Hope it was painful.
He quite liked
My
it,
money
actually.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
Oh, I should have kept the money. Fuck. Hmm. Oh no, it's an extra experience point if you give it back. Never mind.
I'm gonna take 5. I need to go. Into the dancing thing for the humanity point. Unless I'm full.
That astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest. There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tung. Bertram Tung. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him.
Bye.
Unfortunately, Tung's hiding out at the moment. Tung's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tung are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tung thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud. She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone. She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that. Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her. Call me old-fashioned.
What kind of rumor?
I just can't talk about that kind of thing in front of a woman. All right, Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl. Who exactly? I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. Who exactly? What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster. Makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60. Specifically?
Very handy.
Who exactly?
Where is that damned... I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that...
Wait. I was hoping you replenished. Thanks.
What's the hops, bro?
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed AstroTurf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses. When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames. I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl. I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club.
Everyone's look at the dancers in the background. They're all going
all
nuts.
night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite Sweden soon, I promise.
Oh, I am full on new. Wait, I don't want to dance it. Cancel. Stop dancing. I'll be back.
Don't touch me, right? right back at you.
I'm with somebody. I'm with somebody. What?
No.
Sucks, pal. Oh, brother.
not my problem.
Okay.
What can I get you, beautiful? You sure? I make a mean Bloody Mary. Looking for a good time, huh? Yeah, Big Cow will show you a good... Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her? Damn, I wish it was my job. Go on up and see her. Take the elevator over there.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barb. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil. Nonsense. She's nothing but. Under the half-shirt and miniskirt, she's rotten to the bone. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica? Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean. meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Again.
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla? Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in. Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us. Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back. Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold. Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers.
Right.
You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel. Listen. You're young and naive, so I'll offer you this chance one more time. Continued existence. If you'll excuse me. He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she... Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Guns. That's a no.